Have you ever asked God for something or prayed for something over and over and over again, and you trusted so much that He would show up for you in this one thing? You thought to yourself, if this one thing doesn't work, I don't know what else will work. Remember when God said, your ways are not my ways, and your thoughts are not my thoughts? We have to realize that God lives outside of time. And the Bible says one day is like 1,000 days to God, and 1,000 days is like, one day is like 1,000 years to God, and 1,000 years is like one day. So God lives outside of time, and it does get discouraging when every sign is pointing to the fact that He's going to do this thing for you, and you trust in it so much, and you're so ready to receive that blessing, and then you just don't, or it just doesn't happen, or the time hits and it's just like nothing happened. But that's a test. Can you withstand that? Can you hold on to your faith even though things didn't happen how and when you wanted them to happen? And I was so discouraged. I was like, I don't even want to read my Bible. I honestly don't even want to make this audio. But I went back to the book of Haggai, and I actually made a video on the book of Haggai, talking about why you aren't seeing results, I think. And I'm just going back to my old notes, and it says here, I wrote this from Haggai 2:3 and Haggai 2:6, and it says, even if you feel like you're in the same position, I am that I am, and what I say goes. Keep seeking, keep knocking, and keep asking. Be encouraged and have peace in knowing I cannot be mocked. Keep going, work, I'm still with you. Remember that my promise to you has already been delivered, and that you should not be afraid because my spirit lives within you. So these are just the notes that I took from this book. And then I said, God is saying, just hold on just a little while longer and watch the floodgates of heaven reign over your life. Glory. All the income and all the wealth, it belongs to God. So don't lust over it. He knows how to give good gifts. I'm doing something new, better than before. You will have peace of mind. So I guess this is just a reminder, or just a little piece of encouragement, that if you have been praying for something and it still hasn't showed up, or if you really trusted God for something and you saw all the signs yet it didn't happen, God is literally saying, in the book of Haggai, God is literally saying, once more, in a little while, I'm going to shake the heavens and earth, the sea and the dry land. I will shake all the nations so that the treasures of all the nations will come, and I will fill this house with glory. God isn't delayed. He isn't too late. He isn't too early, but He's right on time. And I know right now you might feel like, okay, well, what I prayed for, I need it now. But, God comes at unexpected times, and He might answer your prayers right away, or He might make you wait just a while longer. But it's if you can still be obedient despite the discouragement, if you can still be obedient despite things not working out in your way. I really don't even want to make this video today, but I have to because that's how I'm going to be obedient. I have to because I learned a lesson, and I'm here to teach you the lessons that I've learned. And even through these audios, regardless if anybody's listening or not, I'm still learning from this, and God is teaching me about His word through speaking through me. It's kind of crazy how He works. So yeah, that's just my little reminder today. Don't be discouraged. Chances are, if He doesn't give it to you right when you want it, it's either not in His will. So you need to check your heart and your intentions behind why you want what you want, or why you so-called need what you need. Or it's either not in His will, or He's not going to do it the time you want it, because He's going to come at an unexpected hour, and He's going to give you double for your trouble, and He's going to bless you. And He has bigger plans for us than we have for ourselves. So I just try to keep on to that faith and just have hope in the fact that I know that, he'll show up. Like, he's shown up so many times. And you know what? Sometimes the best way to remind ourselves of how many times God has answered our prayers or shown up when we least expected it is not just our memory, but having a journal or just a notebook where you genuinely write down every time God has shown up for you, because he does it every day. So yeah, I had a really good day today, but this thing kind of discouraged me. But I'm on here right now to give encouragement and letting you know that God is going to fill this house with glory, so you just need to wait a little while longer.